What's up, family? Look at here, man. I hope you can hear me. You know what? Let's be safe. What's up, family? I hope everybody is doing well on this morning. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. It's your boy Retro with you on this morning, making it do what it do. Sometimes in life, you have got to learn to shift gears. Yeah, I'm in big old diesel today on my way to a job site, y'all. And I didn't get on here to talk about gears, but we're going to talk about it since we're here. How about that? So, real talk, in this thing called life, you got to learn to switch gears, okay? And what I mean by that is simply this. You might be in first gear, pull it off, and that's great. That's what you're supposed to do for the most part. But sometimes you got to realize that you got a little bit momentum and you got to shift gears, okay? And so we've got to learn how to shift gears, because in life, stuff changes, and sometimes it changes so quick, and you got to be able to hit that clutch, hit them gears, and move accordingly. But what I want to talk to you about, that one was free. What I want to talk to you about real quick, as I make my way to the job site, I want to talk to you about the see that? You can't miss gears, you got to hit gears. But anyway, I want to talk to you about layers, right? Because sometimes we go through life, we go through situations and circumstances, and when we do, man, it's like it layers on us, it gets on us in layers, right? And what we do, I think, a lot of times is we peel off one layer and we say, okay, I'm good, I got that off of me. And we go to try to, walk in our calling. We go to trying to, do this, that, and the other. But there are other layers. There are other layers that are there that have to be addressed, that have to be pulled off, peeled off, eliminated. Otherwise, some of those previous layers, they'll mess around and mess up what you're trying to work on right now. Okay. You ever heard the saying, one apple spoils a whole bunch? There's truth to that. As a matter of fact, not only is it the apples that spoil the other apples, but there's a big responsibility that lies within the branches. That's a whole nother conversation right there. But check it out. You don't want to have peeled off just one layer and there's still several other layers remaining and you're trying to build on top of those. Let's look at a relationship. Okay. You got out of a bad relationship, or you just got out of a relationship that didn't work. And but there are still layers of mental stress, layers of emotional damage that have got to be addressed, dealt with, eliminated, processed, and the list goes on and on and on, right? And so you don't do that. You peeled off the first layer of hurt, right? But you didn't deal with the layer of I don't know, lack of trust, infidelity, whatever else the case may be. You didn't deal with those layers, right? And you found you a new boo thing, because the little new boo thing looked nice. She looked like a Coca-Cola bottle and, got the shape and all this, that, and the other. So now you in love again. But there are still layers on your heart and your mind and your emotions that you have yet to deal with. And so now new little Miss Boo thing, she a nice little something. She look good. She got a head on her shoulders. She's wifey material, all that good stuff. But you gonna ruin what you got, because you brung baggage or layers, if you will, from the previous relationship and have not yet dealt with it. I think, to be fair and honest, sometimes it's impossible not to bring baggage into a new relationship from a previous relationship. But at least take the time to process it, okay? Learn from it, and then, it won't be as bad. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened in your previous relationship might have been bad, but if you process it correctly and not jump into another relationship too quick, you can process that stuff and use it as a learning experience to bless your new relationship. So you bring it into the new relationship, but it's completely different because it's been processed. I'm going to get a load of concrete. Big old slabs. All day yesterday, I'm back and forth. Big old slabs, they drop it in the dump truck. And we take it to a particular site, right? Now, the thing about it is, we can't do nothing with those big old slabs. This old driveway that was, needed to be ripped up to be restored, renewed, right? So big old slabs of concrete, right? They're useless to us. So we drop it off at the quarry, we drop it off at the place, right? And what they do is they process it. Yeah. So they take and they break up the big chunks, the big pieces, and they process it to fine, small gravel that is now valuable to somebody else. Now that once big slab of concrete that was useless and just in the way has been processed, it's valuable to somebody else, and now they can use it for, watch this, they can use it for foundation. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed that. Be very careful not to try to go into your next venture without peeling back layers, dealing with them, processing them, so that you can move on freely and with a clear conscience. It's your boy Retro. That's the Retro philosophy for you on today. Some of us are putting layers on top of layers on top of layers because we are afraid or maybe just don't know how to deal with the previous layer, so we cover it up. Come on now. Ain't no time to be covering stuff up. It's time to deal with what's on your plate. All right? You are wonderfully and fearfully made in the image of God, and you are more than a conqueror. All right? So I want you to be encouraged because we all go through stuff. We all got stuff on our plate. The thing that I can't stand is when we have things on our plate, we have issues, and what we do is we improperly handle it. What I mean by that is what we end up doing. Yo, what's going on, family? I'm on my phone, so I can't really see the comments coming in, but I see Elder Edie in the building, aka Fit Pastor. He's watching with us. God bless you, sir, all the way up there in Massachusetts, if you will. And my homegirl, Michelle Lassiter, how you doing? How you doing? I hope all is well with you and yours. And yeah, I tell you, I just want to be a blessing, folks. And so we've got to learn to process the things and the stuff that we're going through. Don't project it on somebody else and make their life miserable. They might be your number one catch, and you ruined it because you failed to process previous layers. Peel them things back, man, and just deal with it. And I get it. We don't know exactly what to do and how to do it and, where to start. But conversating is a really good start. Talking to somebody is a really good start. Yeah. So I just want to encourage somebody not to be afraid to process what's on your plate. Peel back the layers and just hit it head on. Sometimes ain't no easy way to do it. Sometimes ain't no, political way to do it. Sometimes you just got to be raw with it. I don't like this. And this is the reason why I don't like it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Just deal with it, all right? Don't project your problems and your funky layers on somebody. I said funky, as in stinky. Okay, don't. I know it's kind of loud in this truck, but anyway, don't project that on somebody else, folks. They got enough problems to deal with. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta top off this tank with some diesel and get to the job site to make it do what it do. Somebody type in the comment section, McLord Trucking in the building. Yeah, AKA Shaquan, the CEO. That's my namesake, y'all. My son, my junior. Yeah. Doing the doggone thing. And Daddy here to help it go down. Daddy here to help it blow up. Because that's what we do. All right? I want to shout out my beautiful daughter, Tajiana Chanel, in the building. Y'all give it up for her, my lovely wife. She'll probably be checking in on the live on her lunch break or in between. classes or whatever. And again, I want to say good morning to all you wonderful folks that press play. And you know how it is, man, because we got some folks logging in from YouTube. God bless you. But we got some folk watching on Facebook. And some of them that's watching on Facebook, they just hit the speaker. They wouldn't hit the play button. So we want to say what's up to the lookers and the watchers and the spies and the lies. And all right, I'm doing too much now. I'm doing too much. Yo, I feel good like the child of God should, man. Why? Because I have his spirit down on the inside. And greater is he that is within me than he that's within the world. I'm a winner. You're a winner. We winners. We winners over here. More than conquerors. All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. We'll talk to you guys later, all right? It's your boy Retro, and that's the Retro Philosophy for today.